Did you ever imagine having a futuristic floor plan in Ocala, Florida, a prime location, extended corner lot with a flat roof, completely unique in the area, and on top of that, 2% closing cost incentives for you in Ocala, Florida. Hello everyone, I'm Marye Caldera, your host and trusted real estate advisor in Florida, and I'm here today to show you this is a completely exclusive property in a prime location, extended corner lot with a flat roof, something completely different and futuristic in Ocala, Florida with 2% in closing costs. Let's get started. Today's video on in Marye Oaks, but the most important thing, and just right on the corner and one of the main highways right here in Marye Oaks that connects you with pretty much everything, which is the 484. So from here you have like really easy access to I-75, just 10 or even 8 minutes from this location. We have also different access to shoppings, dining centers, restaurants, schools, and even more, just 10 minutes from this area. So definitely this is a prime location. We are sitting in 0.26 acre lot. Of course, we have a public water tower, a magnificent and incredible flat roof, which is have 20 to 30 years guarantee, because this is a commercial grade rubber membrane right here, so which means it's totally different, and that's the only builder that has this model right here. So now guys, the first thing that we want to take a look, of course, is the exteriors of the property, and we have a huge and extended driveway right here. You can park not just 4 cars, I will say even 5 cars, because we have definitely huge space for it, plus the 2-car garage inside. This property has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,624 square feet. Remember, corner lot sitting in 0.26 acre lot with many upgrades and many good finishes and high quality that you can't miss out this opportunity. Let's go inside. All right, my dear family, welcome to this futuristic property. Before heading inside, I just wanted to show you guys this front porch. As I mentioned before, this property is totally unique, different as the rest of the properties here in Marye Oaks. Everything is really modern and different floor plan to the residential home. But in this section, you can set up definitely a really good couch just to enjoy front of your property, because you have a huge piece of land. Remember, you are in a corner lot, extended corner lot in this property. And of course, after that, we have the entrance to this completely elegant and a different property that I'm about to show you. So stepping inside of the property, the first thing that we want to take a look is this open concept. This open concept allows me to have the kitchen, the dining, and the living areas in the same space. But important to point out that this ceiling is almost 10 feet high, so we have a really good space in this area. Plus we have a tray ceiling, we have a new fence, we have a double window, allow me to a lot of natural light coming through this section with really bright colors as well. Also double panels, so you don't have to worry about like too much warm or too much cold during those seasons. Important to keep in mind, this property has a luxury vinyl floor plan throughout the entire house. So right now we are in the living area, and as you can see, you can appreciate the area is really ample and is really decent for your couch, for your section. And this just in front of me, we have the entertainment center set up for your TV, your movie theater, if you want to do something like that. But definitely this is a good space for it. And then adjacent with this section, we have to my right side the entrance of the dining area. You can fix a rectangular table right here, or even a circle table, because you have the space and just enjoy time with your family, celebrations, especially because the holidays are coming up, and that is the best way to celebrate with your family in this completely modern home. Then just in front of the dining, we have this spacious kitchen. First of all, we have this completely ample and large island. So right here, you can set up like 3 or 4 spots for breakfast bar. Like this materials is really nice because it's a granite countertop throughout all of the counters. That could give me more style and sense. We have a bunch of cabinets with soft touch all of the area. So we have really big and real wood cabinets, 42-inch cabinets with crown molded through entire section of the kitchen. We have, of course, like completely new appliances. This property comes with the stainless steel appliances at this fridge. As you can see, we have the stove. Right now, we don't have the microwave stove yet, but it will come with the property as well. And also, we have the dishwasher as well right here. Again, guys, we have really huge and big cabinets. You can see the separation is really high, but I know that several other people really love those type of like setup. Also, we have undermount sink, which is really large for me. It's an extra with a nice window that allows me to enjoy the natural in my backyard when I do my dishes, which is a real plus. I really like all of the details and how they took care all of the little finishes. As I mentioned before, you have a really good and ample space for the entire kitchen. Even for a breakfast bar, you can do that too. For a coffee bar, you can set up something right here in this section, and you will have even more space to enjoy this luxury and on top of the line kitchen. Now let's go to the second section of this property, which contains 2 guest bedrooms and my shared bathroom. Okay, initially with my left side, I have the entrance of the first guest bedroom. This first bedroom has a really good and ample space, of course, with a lot of natural light coming through those panoramic windows. We have also accordion doors, and as you can appreciate, this closet is really ample. We don't have the regular setup for the other materials. We have wood, and this section is a little stronger, and we have even more space if we can do something similar. We have also a ceiling fan. Then along with this section, to my right side, I have the entrance of my shared bathroom. So what do I have for this section? First of all, we have a really large and extended vanity. We have just 1 sink, but you can definitely do another if part of your decision or selection. We have those mortar finishes, comes with a mirror as well. We have a bunch of cabinets with the same exact real wood cabinets, a new toilet, and we have the top right here, guys. For me, is a real top. This is not a plastic thing. And also we have all of the tiles in the entire section. I really love those details, extending out even more this bathroom with a really modern details. Those are black details matching with the tiles and the granite countertop. This is, for me, a really good upgrade. Then if I keep walking to the left side, I have the last bedroom of today. But first and foremost, I wanted to show you this linen closet right here. It's completely big, has all of the separation. And the good point about this house is they do the setup even with more wood, which is for me even better. But everyone has their own decision, of course. This linen closet is really big and spacious. And then if I keep walking, I'm gonna entrance in my second guest bedroom. Important to point out, this house has like 2 panoramic windows, which is completely the new generation in elegance and modern homes. So that's why you have this extended panoramic area right here, so you can set up something like for your blinds or something different. It's totally up to you, because the main point of this house is the being different, be authentic, totally different as the rest of the house here in Marye, and that is the special thing about this house. The closet is pretty similar to the other one. It's exactly the same, I will say, with the same setup and the same ceiling fans. And then passing now my second section, my first section, I'm gonna go straight, and I will stepping into my third section of today's tour. Stepping into the garage, I wanted to show you guys how big is this area. because we can fix a two-car garage and we have a little extra space, as you can appreciate right here. Important to keep it in mind that we have a really good finishes. There's some, unfortunately, there's some villas that they don't have those cleaning finishes, but I will say this builder is doing the best for the property. So we have also epoxy flooring in this section, which is really nice and good point. And then we have the section for the AC unit here, and also the water here in this section with capacity for 50 gallons. Also we have an extra door to connect me outside of the property, which is really nice and decent as well. So this garage is really compact. The ceiling is also enough like high, I will say, for a truck. If you sometimes you are afraid because you have a high truck, so you can fix here definitely. And it comes with the garage opening as well. Private lights, private door, pretty much in good and clean conditions right here. Okay, another thing that I wanted to point out about this section is the ample space for each area. So right now we are in the laundry room. This will fix my washer and dry machine. So for that reason, they have the hooks connected in this section already, which you can bring your own equipment, your own machine, and then fix as you want in this section. For me, it's a really decent space. We have all outlets as well if you wanted to do something similar. And then another thing that I wanted to show you is the extra space that this laundry has right here. We can use this as an extra storage, extra closet, because you have a decent space for it. It comes with private lights and private door, which is for me is a plus in every property. And then the last part of this section is my principal suite, the best suite on this tour, because we have a really big principal suite. First and foremost, we have a tray ceilings in this section, which is really, for me, is a really top of the line. On top of that, we have the ceiling fans, really classy, really modern for me. And we have a wood door right here that will connect me with my extended cover lanai, the same quality materials and finishes. We also have those designs really classy and nice. We want to take a look on a little bit, but I wanted to show you the benefits that you have in this ensuite bath, which is for me is the best thing of this particular model. And then of course we have the double windows bringing more natural light. Another thing really important about this room is the spacious for the bathroom. And I will tell you guys, this is a dream bathroom. Definitely, we have a really nice shower. This is a rain shower with built-in in the area. I will have to show you this section. It is huge, is ample, is elegant, is everything that you dream about. You know, any type of like shower like this. We have pretty much the same setup and the same quality materials for this bathroom as well. Ceramic tile, we have those details. We can like just sit down here, like take a shower and just enjoy a really nice rain shower. And then if I keep walking, which is in the middle of this section, we have a dual sink with a really large vanity. Same cabinets with the same real wood conditions. We have double mirror, give me more luxury style, more futuristic style, like combined with the rest of the details for this house. And we have the section for the toilet right here. And my last area is this walk-in closet. This walk-in closet comes with the same setup that the rest of the house, which is for me, this is also a nice feature. You don't have the regular setup, you have this with a real wood, which is I think this is even more stronger than the other one. And then you can even choose and do something similar or another type of setup. It's your decision. Now let's go and take a closer look for your future backyard, because it's another extra thing. First of all, you have an extended cover lanai, a large cover lanai that you can upgrade, because the good point about this builder is you have some room to do some adjustments, some changes in the property. So definitely is another plus to work directly with the builder, and you can do that just with Marye Realtor. So contact me for it. So now let's go and take a look in the backyard and see what else this property can offer you in Ocala, Florida. All right, family. Welcome back to one of the last section of today's tour, which is this extended cover lanai right here. We don't have just the front porch really in, but we have also this extended large cover lanai, which is, I know several of you guys spend a lot of time in this section. That's what is really important, to have a cover lanai here in Florida. Give you the sense of like relaxation. You can read a book, you can drink a coffee, just spending the day with your family members here and enjoy the nature. On top of that, remember, you have the opportunity to screen that section and have even something even much protected. If you wanna, well, immediately you have the fence, the ceiling fence in this area as well, so you don't have to worry about to bring your own. But if you wanna close that out, this section, and just bring your AC, this could be another extra section for you to spend that time. If not, you can do just something really simple, which is screen the area, and we can try to coordinate that with the builders. It's not a big problem. On top of that, we have the gutters as well. Good point about this property, as I mentioned before, you will see it's different to the rest of the properties here in Marye Oaks. And the majority of the houses in Marye Oaks doesn't come with gutters, but in some cases the builder, offered that too. That is something that actually the homeowner have to do in their own house. It's one of the duties, the due diligence that they had to do as the private fence, if they want to do eventually. This is something that they had to do, but there are some builders that have the opportunities to negotiate and to bring even more details to the homeowners and get that transition a little easier for them. So we have the gutter, so we have pretty much the whole space. We have a nice elevation in this section, as you can see. Of course, they will finish the area for the side. Right now, we just the property is a little under construction. There's some details that they still need to be completed, but you have a really huge piece of land. You will appreciate this is the whole section for it. So you have the opportunity to build a pool if you want to do something similar, or do a private fence because you are in a corner lot, remember that. Now, this is the end of the tour, guys. So now let's go inside to check the look and the numbers and make sure if you can qualify it and how much you kind of need to buy this magnificent property in Marye Oaks. All right, my dear family, we finished with another tour in Ocala, Florida. This is a futuristic property with a flat roof, totally different, unique floor plan here in Ocala, Florida. The asking price for this property is just $329,900. Remember, this area doesn't have any HOA, any CCD, any restrictions at all. Of course, you have septic tank and public water, but also you have a really high quality roof, which is a commercial TPO rubber member in this roof, and you have guarantee from 25 to 30 years old, which is a completely different in a regular shingle roof, okay? So now, guys, remember, this builder is providing 2% in closing costs with the preferred lender, which means that you can save a couple thousand just using the preferred lender. And of course, if the numbers make sense for everyone, he is willing to negotiate even more or even make some adjustments or changes on the property if it's part of your decision. Remember, I'm working straight with the builders, so definitely it's a good point for you to contact me and go over the process, guys. Now, my dear buyer, if you qualify as an FHA 3.5% down payment, you will need approximately $11,500. Remember, the rate could change depending on your situation, but on top of that, this builder is providing 2% in closing costs with the preferred lender. So now, if you are conventional and you can get pre-approval for this property with a 5% down payment, you will need just $16,500 plus the 2% in a closing cost, which means that you will save in a couple thousand and you will be able to bring less cash to the closing table. And the other side also, this property qualifies as a VA. So my dear veteran, if you want to buy a completely different property in Marye Oaks, retire here, no HOA, no CCD, a lot of freedom in extended corner lot, you have the opportunity to do it just with 0% and your down payment, which is one of the best advantages of the BA, and of course a no PMI, which is another great thing of this program, and 2% of your closing costs as well. My dear USDA loan, you have the same option right here, 0% in down payment, 2% in closing costs, which will save you a lot of money at the end of the closing. So guys, in terms of like taxes and insurance, this property is located in a great area with a really nice elevation, which means you don't have to pay any flood insurance. So which means you can shop around and find quotes that from 700, 800, or even 1,000, depending on your needs and depending how protected you want to be in this area. But remember, Ocala doesn't have any story about hurricane or really huge impact for the areas or for the houses around the area. And on the other side, for taxes, you will point out around $3,000 or $3,500 a year. Remember, if you want to leave this property as your primary resident, you can apply for homestead and save like $200 a year in this location. Thank you so much for staying in another video. Just let me know, what do you think about this property, this unique and futuristic model with a different and full plan to the rest? Tag your comments below. If you don't like this particular property or you're looking in another area, just go to my website. Remember, I serve whole Florida in general. And if you're trying to relocate from Miami, don't forget that we also serve in South Florida. We can help you to sell that property and make that transition even easier for you. No nightmares and no problems to relocate with Marye Realtor. Thank you so much for staying in another video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.